Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to download the Libby app and log in with your library card. Libby is where you can access audiobooks and ebooks for free. I'm demonstrating on my iPad, but you can use Libby on your iPad, your iPhone, your Android phone, your tablet, anything except for the Kindle. So the very first thing that you're going to do is you're going to navigate to your App Store. For Apple, it's the App Store. For other devices, it's titled a little bit differently, but they're all pretty much the same. You're going to go to the app search, and you're just going to type in Libby, and you're going to select the option that says Libby by Overdrive. You'll see the little icon of what looks like a little girl reading a book, and that's the one that you want to download. And once that has finished downloading, you are just going to open it up, and then it's going to ask you a few questions. The first question is, do you have a library card? So you'll say yes. Then you have a few options here. I think it's easiest if you just click on I'll search for my library. Then you can type our name in. And remember that there's an Oceanside, New York and an Oceanside, California. So you're going to select the one that says Nassau Digital Doorway, Oceanside Library with our address. You'll tap where it says Oceanside Library, and then it asks you for your card number, and you just go ahead and you put your library card number in. And hit sign in. You can rename the card if you like, but you can also just click on next, and it brings you right into the Libby app. Once you're into the app here, you can go ahead and you can search for a book. You can search any words you want. It can be a title, it can be an author, it can be a series, and it'll give you some options. And you see it shows those options on the side. We're just going to do The Giver for an example. Now, Libby gives you both ebooks and audiobooks. The ebooks are just the cover of the book, and the audiobook is the cover with those audio headphones. If you click where it says preferences, you can change that so that it shows you just ebooks or just audiobooks based on what it is that you're looking for. But just pay attention to those little symbols there. I changed it so that it just gives me books right now. And now I'm switching it so that it's just showing me audiobooks, and you can see the difference. So I'm just going to switch it back to any. You can also change other things in your preferences, like your language, your audience, compatibility to different devices, things like that. So you can play around. Also, availability is a good one. If you want things that are available now, stuff you don't have to wait for, you can select that as an option. So we're going to go with what's available now. I'll click borrow next to the book that I want, and then borrow again. That little circle there means that your book is downloading. You'll see it goes all the way around, and once the book is completely downloaded, a check mark will appear, and that means that you can view the item even when you're offline. So it downloads while you're online, and then you can view it offline. And we're going to read the book with the Libby app, and it opens it right up. Once you've opened the book, you have some options for things. Those 3-line menu on the right side can show you the chapters, so you can scroll through, select a chapter, flip the pages back and forth just by tapping on the left or right side or swiping. And then to pull the menu back up, you just tap the very center of the page and you'll get back to your whole menu. You can go back to that table of contents, go back to the beginning of the book. You also have the option to change your reading settings. You can make the fonts bigger or smaller. So any book can become a large print book, which is great. You also have and it'll give you a preview there. You also have the option to change the lighting to something that might be a little bit easier for your eyes. That's up to personal preference. And then you also have the option, there's a font for those who are dyslexic to help them be able to read better. So you have some things here you can play with to kind of help your eyes out a little bit. So I've gone into the chapters and I've brought myself back to the very beginning of the book here. And if you just tap on the right side, it'll scroll through those pages just like you're flipping a book, or you can just use your finger and slide it across the screen just how you would, turn a page with your finger. You can bookmark a page with that little bookmark icon up top. If there's something that you want to go back to later on, you can find that bookmark again. It doesn't hold your place. Your place actually gets held automatically for you, which is really great. So the bookmark doesn't hold your place. It just bookmarks things you might want to go back to. But if I were to exit from this page, I was done reading for the day, okay, I'm done. And then if I were to pick this up and come back again, there I am on that same exact page where I left off. So it just remembers the last page that you were on. So right now we're on our shelf, and on the bottom, I'm just gonna pop back over to library on the bottom left, and it'll bring me back to the options to search again. So this time, to show you an example of how to put a book on hold, instead of looking for something that's available now, I'm going to search for something to show you how to place something on hold. You can also explore what's popular by subject, things like that. So you can kind of just click around and look for different things and hunt around, even if you're not really exactly sure what it is you want to read right now. I'm going to select the Dutch House and click on Place a Hold next to it, where normally it would say Borrow, but they're not available, so it's Place a Hold. And it shows you about how long you'll be waiting for the book. You click Place Hold again. You can either read a sample, keep browsing, go to your shelf. If you choose to keep browsing, you can always view what's on your shelf at another time by just on the bottom right clicking where it says shelf. So the big toggle back and forth is between library and between shelf. And on your shelf, you can view your loans that you have out now. You can view your holds, and you can manage your holds from there. You just click on Manage Hold, and you can either suspend it or cancel it. Since you can suspend the hold for as many days as you like, and it tells you that your hold will keep moving to the front of the line even while suspended. It just postpones when you want to take it out. I am currently not actually reading The Giver, and it's telling me that one person is waiting, which means I would not be able to renew the loan. And since I'm not actually reading it, I'm going to return it so that person can take it out. If you're done with something, return it early, especially if somebody else is waiting for it. I have some actions on the top right there. There's some help there. You can view your library card and edit it. You can add a card, and if you click on that help and support, learn Libby, there are a few tutorials and things like that. And up at the top, it just gives you some notifications letting you know that your loans are due soon and things like that. So you can go ahead and check that out. Again, that's on the top right if you click that Libby icon. So I have tender as the night out right now. I'm trying to renew it, but it's telling me I can't because another person is waiting on it. So instead what I would have to do is just place a hold, and I'll be put back on the hold list, and it'll remember where I left off. So even if I have to go back on the hold list and check it out at another time, Libby always remembers where you left off last, even if a book has been returned already, which is pretty neat. And that, let's see, I canceled my hold for that. Again, with Manage Hold, I can cancel my hold again. And it brings me back to my shelf, and I can switch back over to library and continue searching around. But that is basically Libby. That's how you download it. That's how you log in. You can adjust your preferences. You can manage your loans. And once you exit the app, it should show up on your device just like any other app would. And when you're ready to go back into Libby again, all you do is you find that little girl reading her book icon. And that's all there is to it. So you can go ahead, download Libby, log in with your library card. Happy reading, and stay safe, everyone.